Spectacular pyrotechnics lit up the Dubai skyline to welcome in 2026. Along with revelry, a new year brings new hopes and promises of setting ambitious targets and realising these goals. And the winners tonight, on the first day of the year, will keep alive their dreams of ultimate glory in Season 4 of the DP World ILT20. This sumptuous New Year treat for the cricket lovers features the Calypso powerhouses and the Maverick spinners, along with rising superstars from the UAE, who between Jason Holder and Mohammed Nabi will find the winning recipe. With the prospect of salt and pepper taking on curry, we're truly set for a mouth-watering contest. Welcome to Dubai International Stadium for the first time in 2026. It is the Eliminator final. Tonight it is the Dubai Capitals taking on the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. We are properly at the business end of this competition. Tonight's winner goes to the next round of finals. Tonight's loser heads home. Welcome to Dubai International Stadium. Thank you so much for joining us. A very happy new year to you all. Thank you for joining us throughout this tournament. It's been a great load of fun, and it's about to get a lot more fun out here. After what was a concert with fireworks last night, we'll see some more. Here's the toss.
Yes, a happy new year, very happy 2026 to one and all. The time has flown quickly, and sadly, after tonight, the first day of this new year, one team will be departing because this glorious trophy at the moment that stands between myself and the captains belongs at the moment to the Dubai Capitals. Anyway, let's get straight down to business. Mohammed Nabi is leading the Capitals tonight. Jason Holder is towering over all of us, leading the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Simon Toffel, as cool as ever, is here as the match referee.
Heads.
Knight Riders are called ahead, and it's ahead.
We're going to bat first.
Jason, in this significant game, what are you going to do and why?
Yeah, we're going to bat first. We've been doing a pretty good job of putting our runs on the board. We back our batters to set it up for us nicely, and we back our bowlers to come and defend whatever we put on the board.
It's been 2 games, I think, for you in some 10 or 11 days. How advantageous is that or otherwise?
I guess we'll see after the result of the game, but it's good to put our feet up for a couple of days. We've had, a couple good days off. We had a good practice session as a group yesterday, which was really good. And it was a chance to regroup, refresh, and obviously get ourselves ready and get our minds ready for this game.
I know that you're a historian in every sense of the word. Season 2 saw these 2 teams in the Eliminator. How do you ensure that the Knight Riders go one step further?
Look, personally for me, I just got to do my part as an individual, and my message to the group is that each and every individual has to do their part. I think once we do that, we can bring together as a team, more often than not, the result works out for itself. But, I'm sure the Capitals have the same mantra, but at the end of the day, it's a better team that wins on the particular.
The UAE players in your squad, how have they gone?
I think they've gone really well. Ajay Kumar has obviously been a standout for us. Alishan has obviously done a really good job, not only this year for us, but over the years that he's played for the franchise. So it's really good to see those 2 players blossoming, and I'm sure that this game is a very big game for them, and I'm sure they'll be looking forward to the opportunity to do something well.
Any changes?
No, we've gone with the same team.
All the best to you.
Thank you.
The man known as El Presidente is here with us. What do you make of Jason's decision? How happy are you?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yeah, we also want to bowl first. It's a good decision for us as well. And the pitch look really good for the batting as well. And we'll try our best to restrict them in the lower total. Yeah.
You've beaten them twice this season, batting first. What do you see as the main point in tonight's matchup?
Yeah, it's a big game is today, and also the pressure game as well. And also the pitch is really good, and we try our best to play a good cricket. Yeah.
All of your UAE contingent, I asked Jason about the same thing. How have your UAE guys gone this season?
It's Jawadullah not get that many chance in the bowling, but he's part of the 11. It's they're all guys are doing well in the practice sessions, all these things. But our Cheyenne is really good in the, I think, he's straight player. He's doing well, really well in the top, yeah. And other guys of UE player also doing well, yeah.
All right, well, this trophy belongs to you. Just give me an idea if there are any changes to your squad tonight.
Yeah, we have 2 changes. Yeah, Toby and Gulbadin is playing, Sadiq and Lewis is not playing today.
All the very best to you, Mohammed Nabi.
Thank you.
All right, just a reminder of what has happened here at the toss. The Eliminator, the Knight Riders, have won the toss and they'll be batting first. Right, so as we walk down now to this surface to get our heads around this, the great man, Wasim Akram, is here with me. Wasim, you know this, you lose, you go home tonight. So what have we got to work with as a 22-yard strip?
Look, straight away when I look at this pitch, it looks a bit dry. But if I go down a bit and put my palms there, that's how I used to check the moisture in the pitch. And if you check it like this with your palms, you'll feel there's a moisture there. Because I found out in Dubai, especially in winters, they get about 4.5 hours sun during the day. Abu Dhabi, it's an open ground, so they get sun all day.
Right.
So wicket doesn't get dry. So early on, it definitely will seem there's a bit of grass there, but eventually, I think early on it's going to turn because of the moisture too. So I think any team, the bat first, make sure, like the previous game other day, Vipers did, play 6 overs like a proper cricket, no slog, get to 45, 50, wickets in hand, get to 170, you probably win this game.
I just want to ask one question on that spin, because our ball tracking, which hardly ever misses, my pack is falling off my back here, they talk about the lesser pace. When the pace, for example, is below that 90 k's per hour, there's great success. Above that, there's probably less success. Would it be a right pace to bowl?
Yes, it'll be a right pace to bowl. It all depends on the situation. The spinners coming in for 6 overs, they probably might not give it that much flight. But after 6 overs, you know, bowlers like Piyush Chawla and from this Haider Ali, they've been bowling exceptionally well. They will give it a flight. And I think that's very important to vary your pace as a spinner as well and as a pacer as well. A couple of leg cutters will help the cause.
All right, well, it's well set up here for the Eliminator, and we're hoping for a fantastic contest.
Yes, we absolutely are. As has been the case with so many games here at the DP World ILT20. I've got Waqar Younis and Uruj Mumtaz Khan alongside me. And Ruji, it's hard to believe that last night this was a concert venue and there was lights, there was a stage on this field, and now it is set for cricket. The ground staff here at Dubai International Stadium have done a brilliant job, haven't they? Must be a bit stressed this morning, I imagine.
Oh, fantastic. I think there was Matt Sandry, guy in charge. He was a bit skeptical about how far the fireworks were going to encroach, but they've kept the strip fantastic. Welcome to the new year 2026, and it starts off with an Eliminator, must-win game for both sides, so I guess the stage is set.
Now, I brought in 2026 with Ruji, and we cut up the dance floor, let me tell you that. And Waqar, you declined our invitation to do that. Happy New Year to you. How much are you looking forward to this contest?
Happy New Year to you too, and Happy New Year to all the viewers also. Yeah, I mean, it's a new year, and hopefully it'll bring a lot of success, happiness, and health to everyone who's watching. But it's a big game. I mean, it's a knockout stage. You lose, you go home. So everyone's going to be really on their toes and really looking forward to watch this game. And good thing is that both captains were happy. Won the toss, you know, one wanted to bat, he got his wish through, and then the other one wanted to bowl. So it's all good at the moment.
It is all good at the moment. So fireworks last night, potentially fireworks here again tonight in Dubai. Let's head to the hitting zone and find out all about power hitting.
Well, T20 cricket in its professional era has been around for about 20 years, roughly. Power hitting has become better and better, and probably more effective in the last 5, 6, 7 years. We're going to talk about some power hitting with a man who perfected it towards the back end of his career. Dinesh Karthik alongside me. DK, thanks for your time. I just want to talk about the back end of your career when you became the finisher. Did you have to change anything as far as your technique and your way of going meant?
First up, Dooley, Happy New Year. Yes, a little bit, because when I was batting up top, which is playing the new ball, you almost need to get in line with the ball, first thing. In power hitting, you need to do the opposite. You need to get slightly beside the line of the ball for your bat to come through quite nicely. That's a big change, in fact, because you're changing a lot of your footwork that is required to do well in white ball cricket. So that is the first thing. And then there is a couple of other facets to power hitting, but it's a bit of a niche subject because power hitting is a term that's easily used in cricket. But if you do look at what power means, like a Pollard is powerful. Andre Russell is powerful. What do I mean by that? If they miss-hit a ball, it could still go for a six. But if you look at the likes of a Nicholas Pooran, Pathum Nissanka in this tournament, now they are not as strong as a Pollard or a Russell. What do they do well? They have what's called good bat speed. They get into strong positions and they need to hit the ball well with a good bat speed and good bat swing to clear the boundary. If they miss hit one, then it's not going to go for a six. So that is the challenges in terms of physicality.
Pathum Nissanka, let's take a little look at a couple of clips from him because he impressed me right through the start of the tournament. What is it that you love about Pathum Nissanka and what does he do so well?
First up, it's his crystal clear movement. As soon as he sees the ball delivered, he's able to get his left leg slightly out of the way. So then that brings the hand speed. Now, in power hitting, why it is a tough art to learn is because if you get your weight too forward, too much in front, you don't get elevation. If you go too far back, then you end up skewing it up there. So you need to almost find the sweet spot where you move your leg beside the line of the ball, get your bat through the ball, and as I bring my bat, you can see my back leg just twisting. That's where you get the power. It almost like... So this is where you create the power.
A little bit baseballish?
Baseball is a great way to start because for any young boy and girl, if you're talking to them about power hitting, a great place to start would be to just lob a ball and try and do baseball hitting because everything that we speak about will be achieved through that drill. And it is very baseballish. A couple of things to note. First thing, a good wide base. Then getting your feet slightly away from the line of the ball, bringing your bat swing in such a way that you have enough freedom to move it in the direction you want, and then you need to be able to have your weight in the center or slightly back, but not too far back.
Completely the opposite to Pathum Nissanka is Kieran Pollard, 6'6", 130 kilos. I mean, we know where he gets his power, but why does he hit the ball so well and so fast still?
First thing, he's very strong, he is muscular, and he is powerful. What he does have is a nice downswing of the bat, a clean, linear, straight downswing, vertical bat swing. If you look at a lot of power hitters, like some of the shots that Pathum Nissanka play, it'll be horizontal. Pollard is a lot more straight-batted swing. But if you do see, what he will do is have a good head position where he holds his position as he hits the ball and then moves as he is launching the ball into orbit.
All right, mums and dads, get a baseball or a tennis ball, probably preferably, lob it, underarm. Get them into a great position, hips getting through the ball, get your hands through the ball. Is that the key? Is that what you'll be telling all the young kids?
Yes. First thing, when you get a ball lobbed at you, good wide base, and then get your hands nicely through the line of the ball, and your back foot moves as and when you hit the ball. But most importantly, you need to be able to use the ground forces, so you need to have a good stable base, get your hands through the ball, and then finish strong.
Stable base, finish strong. Let's hope for plenty more big hits tonight from some of these powerful players in the tournament.
Yeah, thank you, boys, very much for that. Powerful hitters. Waka, when you watch that, what do you think? As a bowler, if you're bowling to some of these big power hitters at the death, how do you bowl to them if they're doing that?
Look, I hope, you know, when a batter is there at his crease, he's thinking all of that. I hope that, as a bowler. Because if you're thinking all of that, then I'm safe. Because I can bowl anywhere, because you're just confused there. But yeah, they do so much practice. They have all these practices and all the different techniques of hitting, going deep in the crease. It's tough for the bowlers. I mean, I admire DJ Bravo because he brought something new. He went around the wicket, went across, ball a bit wider. He was not thinking of getting people out by bowled only. He was just playing with them. He was just sort of, you know, understanding the game and also understanding the individuals also. I'm sure he has done a lot of homework before going into games also. He didn't have that pace. He didn't have 150 clicks. He has maybe 135 the most. But he was the one who did extremely well. So I think you got to be smarter. You have to have those slower ones. I know sometimes we do criticize them for you know, what they do out there, but I think you know, they've all done homework and they all do a lot of thinking.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you're watching that clip there, Ruji, power hitting is an art, isn't it? It is an art.
100%. I mean, Nissanka not too far bigger than I am, right? So if he can hit those, it like coming back to what Dooley and DK said as well. It's about that technique, getting that base really strong. The other thing is obviously the bigger guys have that brute strength. It's about the relatively in context the little guys who have to more focus on that technique and that basic core strength and that obviously swing through the line of the ball. So I mean, it's definitely an art, and it's more pleasurable to watch when the guys without the brute strength can actually manufacture those shots.
Yeah, just like you did. I absolutely know. Right now, before the match begins tonight, let me remind you that you have a chance to be part of the action. Visi Smart TV presents Jawal Dikal in Umpal contest. You show your energy, show your passion. You can participate now and win exciting prizes only with the Visi Smart TV, a smart TV that has it all. Right, we're going to take a short break here from Dubai International Stadium. We are getting ready for match 32, an eliminator final. It's the Dubai Capitals, the defending champions, taking on the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Welcome back to Cricket Safari, and we are ready for action here in the Eliminator final. The Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, they have won the toss. They have chosen to bat first. Talk us through this team, Urush Mumtaz Khan.
Yeah, Jason Holder, the second captain, choosing to bat here in Dubai in the 15th games. But salt and pepper provided all the seasoning in the previous game. But look at what's to follow. Hales, Sharaful, Livingston, Dre Russ. That is phenomenal in terms of brute strength and the ability for them to hit sixes at will. But I like the bowling as well. They've got the spin options in Narayan and Piyush Chawla, and they've got three very good seam options, and Livingston can bowl his leggies and offies. So on paper, looks a very well-rounded side and coming off a really good win. However, for them, only their second game here in Dubai.
Yes, only their second game here. The Capitals have played plenty of their crickets here, and a newcomer for them today, Waka.
Look, I think they're a very, very fine side there, and they come to knockout stage with informed team. So Nabi is leading the team. He's in a great form, and we've seen Jahangir up front at the top, scored a couple of big runs also. So he's in good form and full of confidence. Jordan Cox, Gulbadin is the change. They brought in Robin Powell is there, Jimmy Neesham, David Willey, and Vithai. He's another, right arm leg spinner. So they have brought in people to just tackle things with Vakar Salam Khail, also in the side. So they have packed up with the good spinners and also the all-rounders.
Yes, it'd be great to see Badesi in action. He made his CPL debut earlier this year, so he is definitely one to watch out for with the Capitals. But the Capitals, of course, are the defending champions. You look at that bowling lineup, is there a bit much pressure on Salam Khail out there?
I would imagine so, but the one thing that he will strive on is the fact that the wickets are starting to just take a little bit more turn. He's a wicket taker. He did get pumped by Kieran Pollard a couple of nights ago in Abu Dhabi, but you'll want to forget that because he just provides that left arm wrist spin action, bowls a lot of the googlies, and then I just find that he will come into his own, and they will need Vakar Salam Khail to pick up wickets if they are to hold that Abu Dhabi side down, Knight Riders side down in terms of the batting that they have.
All right, so I ask you for your predictions then, Waka. Who do you think wins tonight?
Heading both the captains, I think Jason Holder looks a bit more confident.
Oh, okay, so he's picking the Knight Riders. Ruji?
Oh, I'm going with the Knight Riders as well.
I'm going to go for the Knight Riders too.
Oh,
you know what? Every now and again I write them off. I'm not sure it's the time to. They are taking on the defending champions, the Dubai Capitals here. The Abu Dhabi Knight Riders have won the toss. They've elected to bat first. We take a short break, and when we come back, it's game on.